I would hug someone I love and read a Pablo Neruda poem.
I don't know, probably drink a little bit and then just hold my loved ones. Try not to cry.
They were near you.
You're near me.
What if I wasn't though?
I wasn't. I don't know. I mean, I'd probably just accept my fate and try to relax.
I'd cry.
I'd call both my parents, tell them I love them, call all my family members. Hopefully they'd respond. If they don't, then I'd text them. And then I'd probably go to a girl I've hooked up with before and then hook up with her. And then pray to God for the last 3 minutes.
I would start making out with someone.
Nothing.
I'd call work and let them know I'm not coming in tomorrow.
I'd call my brother. Just talk to him. I'd talk to my family probably.
I would go to Alex's car right now. I smoked my last half cig. That's sitting in his rearview mirror, and I would enjoy it with my friends. I'd probably sit on the roof of the car and stare at the stars until there was no more stars to stare at.
Read a book and listen to jazz.
I had this plan that I would gather all my family and all the animals and all the close ones possible, find a helicopter, figure out how to fly it, and fly to another planet if that's possible.
Call my family and then just probably sit down and just take it, head on, probably watch it. It's probably a beautiful sight, even though it's exploding. I feel like that looks pretty cool if you're on the ground, right?
I would just cry.
Aww.
Yeah, I would just sit there and cry.
I'd spend probably the first 2 minutes shuffling through music, and then I would pick 2 to 3 songs that would fit in that remaining 8 minutes, and then I'd probably just go out on that. I'd probably take a shot before it all goes down.
Shot of what?
Rum.
Guess I'd call my mom and my sisters. We could all go out together. I'm just trying to go out in a chill way.
Call my mom. And Dad.
I would text my loved ones and tell them that I love them.
Gather the friends I have right here, and I would just talk to them and tell them how I feel, and just kind of say everything to just feel satisfied.
Probably run and listen to my favorite album before I die. Dark Side of the Moon by Pink Floyd.
Well, I guess I'd go outside and breathe some air. Some fresh air.
I'd call my parents and say that I was sad, and then I'd probably smoke weed and get really high before I died. I don't know, have a good time before I get killed.
I would probably call my mom, but that's about it. Call my mom and my dad.
I don't know what I'd do. I don't know. I think I would transform into a bee and fly away.
Fuck or kill someone I really hate.
Kill myself. Ain't nobody gonna kill me.
Go skydiving because it's my bucket list, top of my bucket list.
I feel like I'd want to have sex.
I think I would just do my best to try and express my love to everybody that I love. Random people I find on the street, I don't care. I just want those people to know right before the end comes that there are people out there who love them and care about them.
I'd probably just go around and tell people things. I'd probably go find my friends and we'd be together, and then that's it. And then just wait for liftoff.
Furiously masturbate.
Not go to class. Probably hang out with my family.
Just try to sit down and relax.
I would get really, really high, so it would just feel like a nice sauna.
Probably cry or something.
I'd kill Brian, so he would die first. He wouldn't have to see it.
I would probably go back to my dorm and make some mac and cheese and eat it.
Get with both the guys I think that are the hottest at the same time, or not at the same time. That's actually kind of weird. And then I'd eat a lot of fattening food.
I'd call my mom and my family, and I would just get quick I love yous to them, and then I'd probably call the girl I love and tell them I'd want to get married and have babies.
I think I'd go and make out with the guy that I've liked for a solid 2 months, but he has a girlfriend, so that's a problem.
I think I would call my best friend Connor and just tell him that I really love him and I really appreciate him.
I'd kill myself.
I would just like sit, you know, in a dark room and try and make them as long as possible, you know? Like I would try and stretch out each second. Like Catch 22 style, just be like, what's the most boring fucking thing I can do to make every second feel like a full like hour?
Probably get in my car and drive as fast as possible away from the bomb.
I would try to get my kids and my husband and spend the last 10 minutes together.
See if I could find any close friends and then meditate.
I would eat a lot of food. If I was at school, then I guess I would spend time with whoever was in front of me right then and there. If I was at home and my parents were home, then I would spend time with them.
I feel like I'd take a lot of time to reflect on life because you're not going to get a chance to figure that out, obviously, anymore.
Probably call my boyfriend, Matt, and my sister, and my dad, and my mom.
I would call my mom, and then I would call my boyfriend.
I'd call my family, tell them that it is what it is, I can't escape. And then I just talk for the next 10 minutes telling them how much I love them and like the things I want them to do after I go.
I would call my kids. I'm gonna cry, that's a terrible question. I would call my kids who are like 25 minutes away, and I would just make sure that they tried to get somewhere safe and that they knew I loved them.
I would go home and just spend the time with my family, my cats.
Probably call my family, my parents.
Hang out with all of the people that are most important to me.
I would embrace my friends next to me and call my mom.
I would gather all my friends together and spend time with them and just have fun with them.
Yikes, I don't know. Sleep, I don't know. The end is coming anyways.
Call my family and people that I care about. Leave them a really cool voicemail. Send some gifts on my group chats to say bye. And then maybe watch my favorite YouTube video. It's a 5-second video of a child walking into a door.
Get on a plane and travel away as far as possible.
Except my dad.
I would try to find a place to hide so it would be less painful.
I would call my mom. She lives in Texas. I would talk to my mom, and hopefully she'd be able to put me on speaker with the rest of my family so that we could maybe even make each other laugh before the world ended.
Go be with the people I love most.
I would probably drive to my mom's house because she doesn't live very far, and just be with her.
Probably talk to my family and pray.
Tell my family I love them.
I'd probably find my favorite people on earth and just smoke a ton of weed and chill.
I would probably spend at least 5 of those minutes checking the internet to confirm that my imminent demise was going on. And then I'd call my mom, praying that the phone lines were still up. And then that would probably be it.
Go hang out with my friends or family, sit there and talk.
Hug as many people as I could.
I'd call my family members and I'd say goodbye to them. And I think that I would run as far as I could in any direction just to see as much of nature as I could in my last 10 minutes here on Earth. I'd want to go out breathing hard and feeling the truth of life and experience.
I would just go outside and sit under a beautiful tree and look up at the sky and just be like, yes, this is my world. Goodbye.
Go outside and sit on a grassy hill and enjoy my last few breaths of air.
I'd be anxious. I would try to be mindful of that anxiety.
I'd call my boyfriend, I'd call my family, and I would probably grab an ice cream cone.
Have a beer with my wife. I'd probably go see Celine, my girlfriend, and cry and call my parents.
I'd shoot as many 3-pointers as I can to feel good about myself, and then I'd die.
Text my family and drive to a very secluded place and just be by myself.
I would watch the opening to The Sopranos.
Get all my family together, and then as long as they're together in one place, then I'll know that they're gonna end with me, and since it's a nuclear bomb, everyone's gonna die. So my dad would just have us pray because we're really religious, and we would be happy because we would want to die, because we believe in life after death, so we would be happy.